So the Saturday headlines, and you addressed it nicely on the Islanders-Flames game today. Rasmus Andersson, what's the latest?
Well, first of all, what a great performance by him today. And it looked really emotional at the end of the game, like the way he came onto the ice, high-fived his team. He was third star. There was a lot there, and I think everybody's kind of wondering where this is going to go. Here's what we can tell you. One phone call can change everything. That's the caveat. But nothing is expected tonight, Ron, with Rasmus Andersson. The Flames have called around to a bunch of teams that were interested, or other teams that maybe they hadn't heard as much from yet. I heard today, and they said, we want to decide if we're going to proceed with this, so we want everybody's most serious offer. So that is happening. The team that appears to be in the driver's seat, although nothing is done until it's done, is Boston. Boston is very serious about its offer, and nobody's confirming or denying this, but I believe they are the only team that has been given permission to talk to Andersson, and I do believe they've done some pretty significant extension talks. Although, again, nothing is done until it's done. Both things have to work out. The Bruins are not believed to be interested in this without an extension. Vegas is there. It's not believed that their offer is as strong as Boston's, but that's for now. That can always change. But the thing that Vegas has is that they like Andersson and he likes them. I don't think Vegas is worried at all that if they could trade for him or he got to the summer, they would have a great chance to get him. But right now, their offer is not seen, from what I'm hearing, as strong. I think Dallas has been around there. I think Toronto's been around there. And I'm always worried after what happened with Quinn Hughes going to Minnesota that there's teams out there that I'm not seeing. But right now, from what I can tell, and I think this is true, Boston is the only team that has permission to talk to him.
And Don Sweeney's from St. Stephen, New Brunswick.
Right. So it has to work this weekend. Right. This is the right weekend.
Everybody's on notice in New York. What's the latest?
Well, I just think that after what happened yesterday, where the Rangers sent out the letter and then they met with a number of their players, they met with the group and they met with a bunch of guys individually, and then the news got out that they are not going to be offering Artemi Panarin a contract extension. And I think the thing, Ron, that's come out of there is everybody wants to know what his plans are. Like, where's he willing to consider? And, you know, he talked briefly after they beat Philadelphia today, and it was obvious that he's still processing everything and didn't want to say a lot. I think that's the biggest thing that's coming out of this, is you're going to see a bunch of teams asking, will he talk to us? Rental? Would he sign? There's no question to me that that's going to be one of the things that people look over in the next few weeks.
And Kiefer Sherwood?
Yeah, just finally, like, one of the things that happened with the Quinn Hughes deal was that the Canucks allowed the agent to work with them to get that trade done, and that's absolutely one of the reasons it got done as quick as it did. The same thing is now happening for Sherwood. He's a good player. He's having a great year. He's proved he's not a fluke. And I just think that right now there's a bunch of teams that are in there, and a couple people say they called it poker. Like, everybody's just sitting here right now. Like, there's definitely interest. It comes to a question of when someone decides to step forward. But the agent now is working with the Canucks to facilitate this deal, and nobody seems concerned about the injury.
Elliotte Friedman, the Saturday headline. So this is Andrew Pitt. Here's a photo taken when we last were in New Brunswick for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. It was up on the northern side in Campbellton, and that's young Andrew Pitt. Andrew Pitt tonight is a camera operator on Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. He's running camera one in the studio right now, Andrew. It's absolutely unbelievable. Our focus is love of the game, and I mean our focus. The panel is next on Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada.